So can we start with 52, please? Page 47. How strange their ends. We looked at this last week in the full section. We didn't spend too much time on it, so I'm just going to start with this today. It's a little bit slower than that, so. So the bits I want to concentrate on are not really this lovely legato bit, but it's the where each contents, which are a little bit fiddly, lots of text to get your tongue around. So why don't we go straight in there, tenors. Where each contents, tends to fall victorious. Yeah. 1 and 2 and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Yeah, pretty good. Try it one more time. Now we're still kind of warming up. So bottom of 47. 1 and 2 and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Good. And torious. Always backing off on the rius. Torious. And then basses come in with this. Oh, I don't have the low B. Okay. Where each contents. Yeah. So where each contents to fall victorious. To fall victorious. Yeah, let's try that. 1 and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Well done. Yeah, just try it one more time. Can you just be a bit lighter on your kind of feet with these passages, basses, yeah? Where each contents to fall victorious, yeah? 1 and go.
Where each contents.
Oh, no, so you've got a arrow on the long crotchets, yeah? They feel very long in this movement, yeah? So where each contents to fall victorious, yeah? So that tens is very long, yeah? 1 and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Carry on and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Yeah, apologies. So straight in there on the high D. Where each contents 1, 2 and 3.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Yeah, one more time for luck. 1 and 2 and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Can we get this any higher? Do we know?
Yes, I think I can.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like bending.
Somebody able to just point one end of it up?
No, it's lift the whole top off.
Yeah. And then we have to. Sorry. How high do you want it?
Yeah.
Get up there?
That
We'll go up one more.
I think let's do that. Let's try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, I think that's better for a standing position, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so basses 1 and 2 and breathe.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Pretty good. I think yeah, it sounds almost kind of unsupported a little bit. Can we just sing it kind of a bit more kind of fuller bodied? I know I was talking about lightness, but we need to find lightness within a supported sound, yeah? Where each contents to fall. Yeah, just go ah. Where each contents 1 1 and 2 and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Again, fall is longer than you think. Fall victorious. Yeah, but very good. Much, much better. Well done. Okay, let's carry on with the tenors in bar 14. I think you can do this, but let's go straight in tenors, and then we'll concentrate on the bar 16 in a minute. Yeah, and 14. 1.
How strange their ends, and yet how glorious.
And 1.
For each contents, where each contents to fall victorious.
So just listen to that.
Contents, where each contents to fall.
Let's go straight in on 16. Use a bit of falsetto if you need to here. Where each contents, where each contents. Yeah. Where each. Yeah. Whereas if I went, where each, it would be a bit, 1, 2, 3, and 1.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Very nice, tenors. Well done. Okay. Let's try and put that together, shall we? From the beginning, not the very beginning, the first tenor entry. Where each contents, where each contents to where each contents. Where each contents to fall victorious. Yeah. Let's see if we can do all of that. So tenors starting. Bottom of page 47. 1 and 2 and go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Fall victorious. To fall victorious.
How strange their ends, and yet how glorious.
And go.
Where each contents to fall victorious.
Very nice. And then, yeah, we didn't quite get the timing top of page 48. So tenors go, tends to fall, where each contents. Yeah, so I think just write the...
I'm trying to work out how we get our notes.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Probably the note that the tenors sing on con. So they go, each contents, where each contents to fall, where each contents. Yeah. Should we just, let's stop on your note, shall we, basses? So let's do the same thing. Contents, where each contents to fall, where... Yeah, let's do that. So tenors, and then we'll stop on where the basses come in. Yeah. 1 and 2 and go.
Where each contents to fall.
Yeah, then it's where each contents. Yeah. Here we go. So let's pick it up straight on 12, shall we? Tends to fall, where each contents. Yeah, here we go. Tenors 3, 4.
Tends to fall victorious.
Contents to fall
Victorious. To fall victorious.
How strange their ends, and yet how glorious. Where each
Quite aligning all this up, are we? But I don't know if it's me or if it's.
It's 4 weeks.
So I would, yeah. So what I would do is I would write vertical lines where the crotchet beats are. So that would help me, but it may not help you. So for example, 12 basses, I would write vertical line just before the semiquaver rest on where, and then one before tens, and then again beat 4 of that bar. So we've got tends to fall, where each contends. I think some of you are coming in slightly early on where each, on bar 12 at the moment. So tenors go, tends to fall, where each contends. Yeah, I think maybe some of you are coming in a bit earlier than perhaps. Let's try that again. 12, straight in tenors on bar 12, 3 and 4.
tends to fall where each
Yes, you're very early basses. Yeah, that may have been me teaching it wrong, but I'll take the blame. Tends to fall where each contends. That's the rhythm. 3 and tends to fall, where each victorious, where each contends to fall victorious, to fall victorious.
How strange that and yet how glorious.
And one.
Where each contends to fall victorious.
Much better, yeah, that's all coming. So I think just write weight at 12 bases, yeah? Contends to fall, where each contends, yeah? Otherwise you'll be in too early, I think. Great, now that's sorted, let's carry on 19. Sorry, it's way too fast. So why don't we do the tenors? Just tenor straight, just by yourselves for the moment. 19, 3 and 4 and 2.
Strange lands and yet how glorious.
Carry on. 1, 2, bass, bass.
And yet how glorious.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, that will feel easier in context. Good. That's going to be fine. What's going to be very tricky is how basses find their note above you tenors in bar 20. That's a little bit unexpected. So the tenors go and how, B natural, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, sorry, you think it's... No, I don't... Ooh. No, it's a B natural. It's a B natural, yeah.
But I say, these are B flat.
Oh, absolutely, yes, yeah. Exactly, yeah. So,
Count to half up.
The sopranos are working their way to that note.
oh, they are, exactly, yeah. That's a very good point. So, yeah, 2 great things to circle in your score. Basses, yeah. So, should we try that now? Actually, no, basses, first of all, sing your line first by yourselves. Anyway, we'll come to that in the second half, but let's do the tricky 1 and 2 and carry on. So we're in an E minor kind of feeling here. Let's go straight in on where each contends. Yeah. 1. So this is middle of 23. 2. So we're on to beat 4 here. 3 and 4.
Where each contends,
To fall victorious. Yeah, I would really recommend writing in the vertical lines where the beats are if you can. And if you don't know where that is, ask a musical neighbour who maybe studied music at A-level or something, a long time ago maybe. For anyone, I think this is useful just to kind of understand where these long crotchet beats are and where the final consonants are going to go. That's really useful. Okay, good. Let's do all of that. No, let's put the tenors in 19, yeah? Yeah, tenors 3 and 4 and...
How strange lands and yet how glorious. And yet how glorious.
And to fall victorious. Yep. Tennis, yeah. Good, let's just do that, shall we? Where each contends. Tennis, 1 and 1.
Where each contends.
full length turns. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And 1.
Where each contents,
And 1.
where each contents, all four victorious.
Yep. So again, just arrow on that long 10s on 26 to the S and on 25. Because the problem is, as soon as you put an early S in, then you think the next entry comes in quicker. You know, I've been in your shoes and done that many times. Good. Bases. Let's go on to the next page and do the final one for you, which is bar 26. It sounds like this. Oh no, G naturals. Sorry. Again, we've got. I'm going to write the lines in because I can't even see where the beats are. So between the both contends and then tends to, and then fall victorious. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Let's do that. Where each 3 and 4 and 1.
Where each contents, victorious.
Yeah, again. And 1.
Where each contents, to fall victorious.
Yep, nice. Why don't we do that with the tenors on the page turn? Yeah. And go.
Where each contents, to fall victorious.
Very nice. Very good. Good. Okay. Great. Let's just go back to 19 and do that one more time. Okay. Bar 19. Time to that. So. Very tricky. 3 and 4 and.
How strange dance, and yet how glorious,
And yet how glorious,
and yet how glorious. Where each contents.
Yeah, yeah, well, pretty good. Just 10s was slightly too long from some of you, and the bases in 24. I don't feel like we quite got bases that opening in 20 and 21. So can we just stop on the chord where you join the tenors? Yeah, so tenors. And how bases yet tenors. Yeah, can you just sing those 2 notes? So how yet and how yet. Yeah, and then let's just do it one more time. And no, so then they move. Then they move next. Yeah, so we're just holding this chord just to get used to it.
So where exactly are we?
So this is middle of 20 where the basses come in. Yep. So how strange. You're going to do that in a minute, but the tenors move first onto their how. So don't move. I will move the tenors and then I'll move you basses. So bass on how, tenors on yet. And let's begin. And then next note. Yes, and yet how glorious. Yep. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, now let's try it in context. Basses, tenors starting, 19, 3 and 4.
How strange dance, and yet how glorious,
And yet how glorious,
and yet how glorious.
And to fall yeah, basses, you're off. Again, some of you were still singing too long, yeah? So, tens where each contends to fall victorious. So I think maybe you're taking too long over the to fall victorious, maybe. But good, this is really coming. Well done. Let's move on to something else, because I've got a little big plan of different movements to look at. So, 44, please. And we're going to go from bar 49, which is page 42. Page 42. Well, actually, we're not. Page 43, isn't it, where you come in? So. So this is the tempo. 2, 3, 4. Bless thy gracious liberty and life, Lord, favour still the kind intent, and bless thy gracious instruments with liberty and life, Lord. Yep. So that's probably not the right key though. Let's get the key centre. So we're in E flat major.
Can you just confirm which bar we're starting
We're going to start on 56. So,
56, got it.
You want the end?
yeah, the and of 55. Yeah. So if you're a bass, you're going to go. With liberty and life. Yeah. If you're a tenor, it's nice and straightforward, I think, because it's mainly a riff on an E flat. Yeah. So why don't we try and pick that up? And let's go a little bit under tempo. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. Lord, favour still the kind intent, and bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. Lord, favour still
And 1.
the kind intent, and bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life.
Yeah. Good. Well. Good. Okay. Yeah. So well done. Remember most of that, which is great. Let's just go back to 56 one more time. Yep. And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life, Lord. We play it, sing it easier than I can play it. So, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and go.
And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. Lord, favour still the kind intent, and bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. Lord, favour still the kind intent, and bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life.
Well done, good. Yeah, so it's really just the page turn. Everything before that was brilliant. Well done, everyone. So let's just do the page turn for the basses, shall we? So, and bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. Liberty and life. Let's do that. So this is your first note. And bless 1, 3, and go.
And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life.
That's the one. Good. And tenors, and bless. And bless thy gracious 1, 2, 3, and go.
And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life.
Sorry, not quite. That's mainly me though. So instrument with liberty and life, and bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. Yeah, a little bit fiddly. Yeah, 3 and go.
And bless thy gracious instrument liberty and life.
Yeah, one more time. 3 and go.
And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life.
Yeah, last time. Really get it. 3 and go.
And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life.
Well done. Let's put all of that together. Upbeat to 65. So bass and bless, and tenors is yeah. 1 and go.
And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life. And bless thy gracious instrument with liberty and life.
Very nice, good. Okay, and then the next bit we did a bit more on last time, so I'm going to leave that. Yeah, good.
Can I just ask a
Yes.
question there?
You can.
What happens in bar 69? It says tutti. Do we all sing it in...
No, that it just means tutti sopranos. Yeah, but good question. So because if you look back to the previous page, 42, Theodora sings the exact same thing there, just by herself at 39. Which is why I think why he's written tutti, just to clarify that. But that's just sopranos. Yeah. I mean, we could change it if the bassist fancy a kind of big moment. Good. Okay. Let's move on. Let's go to number 11, please. Page 13.
Page 13.
You're doing all the tricky bits. Exactly. Got to prepare you for Saturday. Hopefully most of you are coming Saturday. I'm really excited to see what Lawrence brings to this. So, we're going to go from bar 37, which is on page 15. Oh, no, sorry, 39 for you. 37 for the sopranos and altos. 39, so... Yeah, hopefully you remember this, and then we get these runs. I've got someone's written a naturally. Yes, exactly, yeah, in 44. Yeah, you expect it sharp there, basically, don't you? Should we all just, why don't we all just sing that? Because both tenors and basses have to sing it. Flow. So can we just go for, this is bar 44, we'll all sing it at the same time. Flow. Yeah, and keep the vowel, the O vowel, keep it an O vowel and keep it nice and thin. Flow. Oh, sorry, even I'm singing it sharp. Yeah, so 3 and go. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, just the one phrase. That final. Flow, 3 and breathe. Yeah, it's getting there. Just listen to it one more time. Yeah, and now your turn. 3 and go. Good, just go, yeah, no. And. Nice, yeah, so actually, by doing it more detached, it encourages you to, what we call support more, yeah? So now keep that sense of what you just had, but now try and make it a little bit more legato. 3 and go. Yeah, best one, yeah, great, nice, yeah, exactly. So we have to do that a number of times. Basses then get some lower ones as well, but we'll come to that. Right, so tenors, bar 39. Yeah, let's have it go. So straight in, a little bit quicker, 1 and 2 and go.
For grace and truth flow from thy word. Grace and truth flow from thy word.
1, 2, 3, go.
Flow from thy word. While grace and truth flow from thy word. And feed the holy flock, and feed the holy
done. Good. Okay. Good. That's going well.
Brief question. In
Yes.
41, are the bases doing theirs dotted?
And what? Yes, we said you were, didn't we? That's right. Yes. Apologies. Yeah. So da 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 dum. So let's just agree that. Yes, it says that on the first page. Yeah. So basis, that is while grace and truth, while grace and truth flow. Let's do that. Bottom of 15 bases, 3 and 4 and go.
When grace and truth flow from thy word.
Yeah, but try not to then come away from the notes on truth and flow, yeah? So what I heard was, because when you add the dot, what it does is it makes it all bouncy, yeah? While grace and truth flow. But actually, I think we want, while grace and truth flow from thy word. Yeah, so here we go, let's do that. 3 and 4 and go.
While grace and truth flow from thy word.
3, 4.
From thy word.
Carry on. And 1 and 2 and go. Yeah, so da, 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 dee. It's just so you've done a lot of E. You've had a lot of E and A and E, haven't you? And then you have to find that D out of nowhere. Flow from thy word. Yeah. Just do that 3 times. 1 and 2 and go.
Flow from thy word.
And again.
Flow from thy word.
And last time.
Flow from thy word.
Carry on.
And feed the holy fire. And feed the holy fire. While grace and truth.
Yeah. Carry on. Yeah, well done. Okay, good. So lots of great things there, basis. Well done. I can sense that you remember this quite well. Good. Can we just hear you again from 46? I can't play the. Let's do it up here. Oh no. Yeah. So flow, but down the octave. Flow 3 and 4. Yeah. 1 and go.
Flow from thy word and feed the holy fire, and feed the holy fire.
And go.
While grace and truth.
Good. Just centre that even more. While grace and truth. That has to be a really lovely B minor triad. 1 and 2 and go.
While grace and truth.
And go.
Flow from thy word, from thy word, from thy word.
So just listen. We're not quite. Word from thy word, from thy word. It's pretty close, but let's go straight in on 53. 3 and 4.
From thy word,
Yeah.
from thy word.
Carry on.
Flow and feed the holy fire, and feed the holy fire.
Nice. Low notes that I could only dream of. And tenors, let's just run through your parts. So let's go from 46. So again, this is dotted. What grace and truth from Hello, Messi. 46. 3 and 4 and go.
While grace and truth flow from thy word,
And 1 and 2.
and feed the holy fire, and feed the holy fire.
And go.
While grace and truth
And
flow from thy word, flow from thy word.
that will always be heard tenors because you're the only one on the third, so don't feel like you need to give it too much. Good. Let's just do. That's all. That's really, really good. Just like the basses, you can love truth and flow a bit more. What grace and good flow from. Yeah, truth. It's tricky because it goes into the kind of the head voice, doesn't it? Good flow. Just make each crotchet a bit longer. Yeah. 46. One more time. 3 and 4 and 1.
Grace and truth flow from thy word.
Good. Now that's lovely, but you're kind of hitting both of them, yeah? Truth flow. Now I love them a bit more. While grace and truth flow. Yep, here we go. 3, 4 and 1.
While grace and truth flow from thy word.
And 1 and 2.
And feed the holy fire. And feed the holy fire.
2 and
While grace and truth flow from thy word, flow from thy word, from thy word.
Well done. I think, yeah, you don't need to do any more. Great, well done. Good. Good. That's some high stuff there. If it feels high at any point, tenors, just float it, yeah? There's a really good core sound, so you don't need to worry about volume. Good. Shall we... Let's move on. Yeah. It's kind of bite size. Number 14, please. So I'm going to... the first page and a half is kind of more straightforward. Then we get the mighty section, which, if you remember, goes like this. So let's turn over to page 20. And really the challenge with this is just these intervals and the tempo, really. The mighties will always be great, but let's just have a go. Why don't we just see what happens? Both parts, yeah? Mighty. 20, page 20, bar 34, starting with the tenors. Basses come in a bar later on this note. Mighty, to save in peril, storm and death. Yeah, here we go. So tenors, and 1, 2, 3, go.
Mighty, to save in peril, storm and death. Mighty to save in peril, storm and death, in peril, storm and death.
Well done. Yeah, lots of good things there. Let's just do each line separately. So let's start with the basses actually. Mighty to save in peril, storm and death. So it feels more major than it has been up to that point. Yeah. To save in peril, storm and death. Yeah. Here we go. So 3, 4.
Mighty to save in peril, storm and death. Mighty to save in peril, storm and death, in peril, storm and death.
Yeah. Yeah. So one more time. Mighty, really weighty. Yeah. 3, 4.
Mighty to save in peril, storm and death. Mighty to save in peril, storm and death, in peril, storm and death.
Yeah, pretty good. Just remember that that's an E flat. Then when we get to bar 40, you've done we have a lot of E natural up to there, and then it's back to E flat. Good. Tenors. Yeah. Here we go. 3, 4.
Mighty to save in peril, storm and death.
3 and 1.
Mighty to save in peril, storm and death, in
Very good. Okay, just make sure that the first B natural. Yes, great, thank you. The first B natural tenors needs to be just a little bit higher when you got there. Aside from that, that would be great. Let's put them both back together now. So 34. Yeah, here we go. Tenors 3 and 4.
Mighty to save in peril, storm and death. Mighty to save in peril, storm and death, in peril, storm and death.
Very nice, good. Just we're not quite locking in Gen Z phrase. I'm not Gen Z. 37. We're not quite looking at 37 on that A and that F major, yeah? Yeah? So can we just sing the my? Basses, tenors, my, and 1.
Mighty to save.
Yeah, basses as you come down, just a little bit brighter on each of those intervals. Mighty to save. Particularly between the E flat and the D, which is a very small semitone, yeah? Oh, sorry, no, you're right, sorry. Mighty to save. Yeah, that's probably part of it as well. So, and 1.
Mighty to save.
Once more. Just slowly, and 1.
Mighty to save.
It's there, but it's not really like beautiful harmony, yeah? So I will help you how to do that. Tenors don't be too bright on the A, and 1.
Mighty to save.
That's it. Save is too low, basses. I'm sorry to be picky, but it's just mighty to save. Yeah, good. One more time. This will be it, and 1.
Mighty to save.
Good. Okay, now back to tempo with the tenors starting. Yeah, here we go. 3, 4.
Mighty to save in peril, storm and death. Mighty to save. Mighty to save in peril, storm and death. In peril, storm and death.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
To save in peril, storm and death. In peril, storm and death. Mighty to save in peril, storm and death.
Well done. Yeah, good job. Let's just really make sure we're singing all the right notes in some of these moments. So, tenors first. So, tenors. To save in peril, storm and death, in peril, storm and death. So actually, I think the chromatics are okay. It's just don't switch off when you get to death in peril, storm and death. Yep. To save, tenors just by yourselves, 44. Bar 44.
Thank you.
44, sorry, yeah. 3 and 4 and 1.
To save in peril, storm and death. In peril, storm and
Well
death.
done. One more time, tenors. 3 and 4 and 1.
To save in peril, storm and death. In peril, storm and death.
Yeah, that's the one, great. And then basses is mighty to save in peril, storm and death. Yeah, so let's go from, why don't we just go straight in on to save in peril. It's quite high, sorry. Good news is that it'll be down a semitone. 3 and 4 and 1.
To save
Well done. Yeah, one more time. To save in perils. If you go for perils, like we did in the warm-up, go for the note that's low and just going to try and float that higher note. To save in peril, storm and death. Yeah. It'll just happen if you trust it. 3 and 4 and 1.
To save in peril, storm and death. To save in peril, storm and death.
Well done. Nice. And then tenors, you have something on top of that. Bit fiddly. Yeah. Yeah. So let's just do that a little bit slower. So 48 tenors, 3 and 4.
Mighty, to save in peril, storm and death.
Yeah, pretty good. So to save in peril, storm and death. So it's the pe. That's the tricky note. Yeah. Let's just stop on that. To save in per and a 1.
To save in peril,
Storm and death. Yeah, and now the whole thing and a 1.
to save in peril, storm and death.
Yeah, one last time and a 1.
To save in peril, storm and death.
Without stopping at all on per and a 1.
To save in peril, storm and
Very
death.
nice. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's go from basses in bar 46, please. Mighty to save in peril, storm and then tenors coming in. Yeah. Mighty 3 and go. Mighty.
To save in peril, storm and mighty. To save in peril, storm and death.
Nice. Yeah, that was exciting. Good. How long have we got? Just a couple of minutes. Let's go. Yeah, let's carry on. Let's just do this final little bit. So. Yeah, so basses. Mighty to save, mighty to save. Yeah. So basses start. 1, 2, 3.
Mighty to save.
2, 3, 4, 1 and 2.
To save in peril, storm and death.
Yeah, nice. So, yeah, again, so that those kind of chords just need to be really locked in. But let's just go slowly to save. To save yeah, to save. 1 and 2.
To save
Basses,
in
basses, basses. To save in yeah. 1, just basses. 1 and 2.
To save in storm and death.
Yeah, pretty good. One more time. To save in perils. Prepare that sixth a little bit earlier. Perils. Yeah, do that 3 times. Perils and. And again. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. To save. To save in perils, storm and death. 1 and 2.
To save in perils, storm and death.
Very nice. With the tenors. Yeah, it's easier for you, but don't stop listening, tenors. 1 and 2.
To save in perils, storm and death.
Yeah, carry on then. 3 and go.
Mighty to save in perils, storm and death.
Good, well done. Okay, good. Lots of good things there. Well done. Let's call it a day there. Thank you. Hopefully that's the